Another method of screening that's growing in popularity with care providers is the psychometric or personality type screen. And these are delivered often online and can be at the candidate's home before they come for interview, or even in the office before they interview with you. And they can look for elements like their personality and how well suited that is to the requirements of a particular care role. Can look at the attitude of the person and try and attempt to spot patterns of risk in behaviour that could manifest itself as, say, a safeguarding issue once they're employed. And also probing values, trying to understand much more about the person and suggesting interview questions that can really help when you get face to face with them. There are other options as well, like situational judgment tests or SJTs, which present either a little video clip or a brief written description of a scenario and ask the candidate to decide what they would do next in that scenario. So it helps you understand a bit more about how they would act in a workplace. And generally, psychometrics have really come on a long way, because for most care providers a few years ago it was simply too expensive, or the relevance for frontline candidates who perhaps aren't graduates found it hard to understand the questions that were being asked. And busy managers don't have time to spend lots of time looking through pages and pages of reports. So all of that has changed now, and there are tools out there that are very simple and quick to use and generate relevant interview questions. Insights from these sorts of assessments need to be combined with other screening techniques like the telephone interview and like a review of the application form in order to give a deeper insight and help people make a better hiring decision. It's also more interesting for the candidate to complete this kind of tool or assessment than it would be simply to churn out your previous employment history. So it has a slightly different flavour, doesn't create the same level of fatigue early on that we would see by an overlong application form. And certainly an area that you should consider as part of a values-based recruitment approach.